What's going on YouTube? It's the Modern Man Experience. We got a video right here by Taylor the Fiend. We're going to be talking about modern women are demanding traditional men come back. Let's get into it.
You're the last slice of pizza at a party and isn't texting you, I miss you randomly throughout the day, then she probably doesn't love you. You're just a placeholder. Keep it moving. You need to be with a woman who treats you like the king that you are.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Got a video for you here today from Cosmic Verse titled Modern Women Demand Traditional Men But Refuse Traditional Roles. I don't think this surprises anybody at this point. You have women who, they want their Prince Charming to pay for everything. Meanwhile, they've been with 3,500 dudes. It's ridiculous. Let's just jump right into the video.
I am so confused as to what happened to the traditional values where us women, we can just tend to the house and our man and just be at home, We don't have to do we don't lift a finger having
You lost that privilege once you lost your virginity.
to actually work and make money. It went to that's exactly what fucking happened. The fact that you want your significant other to go to work so that she can pay half of the bills and then come home and also do all the chores and do everything that's supposed to be done at home, like what the fuck? I really think that we all need to go back to the traditional values because I think us as women, we shouldn't be lifting a finger, okay? Like, I don't want to work.
Modern women demanded to go to work, make money, and to prove to the world that they didn't need men. They got exactly what they wanted, and now they're realizing that work is actually exhausting, and they want men to fix their problems for them.
I just want to be at home. I just want to watch my freaking telenovelas and eat and maybe clean the house and maybe have a plate ready for you. I mean, come on.
Maybe. If I'm paying the bills, you better have a plate ready for me. You getting the fuck out of my house. You tripping. Talking about maybe.
But I guess now I just have to suck it up and, just deal with it because at the end of the day, I'm not going to find a man where he is actually going to tell me, hey, do you want to be at home? No. Do you want me to have someone take care of you while you're at home and you're watching TV? And maybe you go get your hair and your nails done so you don't have to do You don't even have to lift a finger? That would be fucking great. Okay, I am tired of fucking working.
She's not describing a relationship, she's describing having a live-in servant. She lists off how she wants to stay at home, eat snacks, watch TV, and maybe have dinner ready for her husband when he gets home. Very, very traditional.
And have to pay. Sorry, they have to fucking pay at least the first 3 dates. If you can't afford to take me to a nice restaurant, I don't want to go to a nice restaurant.
Man, y'all ain't even getting 1 date nowadays, so let alone 3. Like, men are done with y'all, bro. Y'all messed up the dating scene. Thanks to feminism.
For me, it's not about the nice fancy place. It's about the confidence you have and the excitement and the passion about it. For a man with a plan. Yeah. The plan can be anything. As long as you are confident and you can take me there, you're excited about it, that's all I care about. And that's what women should be looking for.
She definitely wants the expensive restaurants. She wants the full treatment and to not have to pay a dime for any of it. And she's trying to emasculate men into providing that for her. And that is not a smart idea.
When I do choose to go on a date, I want you to feed me. I don't want to just go for drinks. And I feel like a lot of people will say a coffee date or let's just go for drinks and see if we vibe and then let's do dinner the next time. I see that as you're cheap. No, let's go to dinner. Let me see the way you order. Let's see your mannerisms. Let's see the vibes. You're going to order 1 dessert or 2 desserts. Let's see how generous you are. And I don't know, I feel already when you're going on a date, you're taking a risk. So, if you're not willing to, take the risk and feed me.
Yeah, we're taking a risk of losing our money to a bop.
And you're only, down to take me for drinks. I find that weird. I'm not into that.
So not only does a man need to pay to watch her eat, he also needs to have every single one of his actions studied and critiqued by a woman who provides nothing except her quote-unquote presence. Holy hell, man.
Listen, Queen, we need to stop glorifying men that do the bare minimum. The minimum of what a man should do.
Y'all don't even do the bare minimum. Y'all come with 20 bodies. The bare minimum we want is 1. Y'all can't even come with that. So shut up with that bare minimum shit. You know what that is?
You stupid.
You just running your mouth.
To court you, to pursue you. Just because he asks you out, pays for the bill, texts you consistently, opens the door for you, doesn't mean you need to put him on a pedestal. That's the bare freaking minimum that a man should do to pursue you. Well, yes,
stupid.
It's better than a dusty ass man who doesn't do those things. There becomes a point where those things are just those things.
Whenever these women talk about the bare minimum, it's intentionally vague.
Hey, lady.
Stop it.
Get some help.
That's what you need to do.
You just use it as an excuse to move the goalpost and tell this guy that if he wants her to put in effort, then he needs to do everything while she just watches.
I used to text my friends and be like, oh my god, he like paid for the bill and like opened the door. It's like, duh, that's what he should do. Once you get past the men that aren't doing that and into men that are doing that, then you desire an even deeper embodiment of the masculine. A man that you can feel safe being vulnerable with, a man that has reverence for you, that respects you, that adores you, and that wants to make a commitment to you. Stop settling for the bare minimum.
Even when men do everything that's required, you know, paying for the dates, taking the lead for everything, buying flowers, opening doors, etc., right? She still thinks that's not worthy of any form of gratitude whatsoever. And it begs the question, why should men do any of that in the first place?
Hey, where are all the healed masculines in the world that are not into Schworn and on OF type apps, or even slumming it on dating apps? Where are the men that are out there in the world embracing their masculinity and stepping into that energy where they're letting women be in their divine feminine energy? Where are these men? I'm curious. I'm out here. I'm wondering. I'm all alone wondering.
Bruh, y'all are the new men. Y'all ain't feminine at all, bruh. You straight masculine. You slept with a whole bunch of dudes. Look, y'all try to sleep with the guys while y'all young, all the good looking guys, and then try to come to the guys like us that's working their way up to think we're going to take y'all after y'all gave all the goods to the dudes that y'all like. But y'all want to try to make these stipulations and put all these levels of what we got to do and what we got to bring to the table on the guys that you don't like. Nah, we straight. You can just keep on going on with your old
Emotional damage.
not Chad fucking ass.
Where are the healthy men? Where are they? Please tell me where they are.
If she can't find those men in the world, then telling her where to find them isn't going to do her any good. There are plenty of healthy men out there, but she wants none of them because none of them meet her standards.
Exactly.
My friend's like, I want a traditional man. I want a man that pays the bills, that takes me out, that takes care of me. No, girl, you don't.
Why
You don't. Because traditional men, yes, they will take care of you, but they will expect a traditional woman in return. Cook, clean, wait for them, put their socks in the washing bin.
She's saying that men expect the women in their lives to actually provide something for them, and she's saying that's somehow a bad thing, right? She wants everything for nothing. It has never worked that way.
Hi guys, so my last video upset a lot of men, so I just want to talk about it. So if you don't know, in my last video I was talking about how we need to bring back traditional masculinity in men and how it is not toxic, and we need masculine men to be our providers and help us feel safe and be our leaders.
Yeah, because you tired of working and you broke. Nah, we good. Stay over there in your house or go get you a Section 8 voucher or something, because we ain't taking y'all females back.
But what really came to my attention through posting that video, reading through my comments and having discussions with these guys, is that a lot of men have really given up on trying to be masculine men because women...
No, we gave up on taking care of y'all and letting y'all freeload off us and taking y'all on free dates and free trips, and we spend all our money and you get to save your money. Men save more money being single. Women save more money being in a relationship. So guess what? We rather be single. Bye.
I have been telling them for years and years that masculinity is toxic and we don't need men.
The problem isn't that men are afraid to be masculine.
Nope.
It's that men got fed up with constantly being lectured about never being good enough and how men must bow down to women for everything they do. It's not fear, it's just walking away, because what the hell is the point?
Bye
Like
bye.
things like, don't hold my door open, I can get it for myself. Like, I don't need a man. Like, all men are creeps, all men are awful, things like that. And so they've just pretty much given up. And it is also so rare to find a woman who doesn't think like that. And I really feel like we need to break that mold because it is so unhealthy for society on like so many different levels. Obviously there are some men who are creeps and some men who are terrible people. That's not what I'm talking about. A lot of men aren't, but they have been told that they just inherently are because they're a man. And I really think we should break that mold.
For a lot of guys out there, women going online saying that we need to bring back masculine men is too little too late, and oftentimes women are just saying this because they need something from men. It's not like they actually care or can provide anything in return.
Oh, he held the door open for me. Okay, was he disabled? We need to stop expecting the bare minimum from these men. He paid for your dinner. Okay, was he homeless? We need to stop acting like they're mothers.
I'm not your father.
We need to stop mothering them. We need to stop applauding and gasping every time they take baby steps in a relationship. Baby steps. Because the less you expect from a man, the more that the same man will get away with. Screaming about getting a text back, applauding about him calling you. I don't get it. Like, is this a game of like who can go lower, your expectations or your self-respect?
It wouldn't be surprising if this woman got triggered by something that she saw on TikTok and immediately decided the most rational thing to do would be to record herself flying off the handle with absurd dating standards.
If a man offers a walk, a coffee, or a hike for a first date, he does not value you.
Really? So how much money a man spends on a first date now equates to how much he values her.
Right.
Okay.
Or he's cheap, or broke, and he's not dateable.
Well, silly me. And here I was thinking the whole time that first dates were primarily about getting to know someone. But apparently, according to some, if a guy doesn't spend enough money, then he's just undateable.
Or he's broke, or he's cheap. And ain't nothing wrong with being cheap. That's how you save money, ma'am.
You accept? You've got low self-esteem, and you got to work on that.
You can tell if a woman is actually interested in meeting a guy if she doesn't care about getting a coffee with him. That's because she actually wants to know him and not his wallet.
Translation. For those women that don't solely focus on the amount of money that a man spends on a first date, it's rather highlighting those that do in a rather bad light. So they're naturally going to try to drag other women down to their level so they're not shown in such a bad light.
Well, you might be wondering, what do I do if a man offers a hike, a coffee, a walk for a first date? And the answer is simple. Ignore, ghost, unmatch. It's not even worth a second of your time to come up with whatever you're going to say back.
I mean, a person could argue the value of communication and expressing a person's needs and wants. However, then there's this.
One might be saying, oh, well, what about communicating my needs? No, communication is for married people. Thank you, next.
It's been said before, and I certainly will say it again. But single women really seem to want to keep other women single.
Yep.
Communication is not just for married people. Communication is something that people have been doing for thousands of years. It's just that women like this completely refuse to do it because it requires effort.
If you're paying for your nails to get done, you are dating the wrong man.
Bruh, look at that face, bro. She got a pound of makeup on, talking about bare minimum. You ain't do the bare minimum on your face. You should have did the bare minimum on your face, because we all know you old. You about 40 years old. I mean, you got nice eyes, but that's about it. Bitch, you take that makeup off, you gonna be looking like you about 57.
Getting your nails done for him, not for another man. Him. He truly is your man. He will take care of you. You shouldn't have to ask. If you're in a serious relationship, you should have a debit card or a credit card, or at least him give you cash for certain appointments. Maybe all you have to do is let him know that you have an appointment.
And second of all, she's trying to dress like she modest, like she got some type of modesty about herself, but she really a bop. She probably was a little thought back when she was in college, you know what I'm saying? Smashing and sucking and licking all on the chest, butt cracks.
And he'll say, of course, honey, go take my card. That is a true man. That is a provider man. That is a man who wants to take care of you long term. This really should be the bare minimum of what you accept in a relationship. A man is there to provide and protect. So start thinking more in that light and stop accepting the bare minimum.
Yeah, fellas.
So apparently the bare minimum is a man who blindly agrees to give his credit card to a woman so that she can get her nails done. It's probably a good thing that the vast majority of men out there don't meet these standards. It's going to save their credit scores in a big way.
So girls who want to be stay-at-home girlfriends or wives, you go from working 6 to 8 hours a day, 5 days a week on average, to working 0 hours a day. How many hours a day do you now put into making your relationship work? For many, sadly, it's none. And I think that's the problem with today's generation in society. Your man replaces your 6 to 8 hours of work a day, so you should invest those 6 to 8 hours into your man, your kids, making your household look nice, cooking him meals, supporting him, giving him massages, because you just freed up all of that time. Why not invest it in the person that allowed you to do that?
The problem is that too many women demanded the role of a stay-at-home wife, not a stay-at-home mother. They want to sit and lounge around the house all day and do nothing. And
yeah, they want to do what they see on TV. That's really all it is to it. Social media and TV brainwash these dumbass bops to think that that's the lifestyle that they're gonna get, but you know you won't. The lifestyle you're gonna get is the people that's up under the tents if y'all bitches don't start acting right.
Expect a man to do all of the heavy lifting.
Single.
Yes.
Why is that?
I am. Cause I think not all men, a lot of men right now act like women and they just want more. Bring back the patriarchy. I want to stay at home. I want to take care of my kids. What do you mean buy you flowers? What do you mean pay for dinner? What do you mean 50-50? What is that?
Shame, insult, guilt, the need to be right is so prevalent in modern women.
I don't believe in that.
What do you want? What do you believe?
I want a man to take care of me.
So you want to be a housewife?
I want to be a housewife.
When a man just wants some respect, kindness, and compassion in a relationship, he's accused of wanting to be treated like a woman. These women just expect men to open up their homes and wallets to women like this for no good reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
The old traditional way?
Traditional. I'll do it.
Ask her she a virgin.
Fuck it.
All right, let's say you meet the guy that does all that. Like, he's willing to take you in, and you basically be the woman to take care of everything.
Yeah.
Now, does he got complete control over you? Saying like, all right, delete your Instagram. You can't be dressing all slutty out on the streets.
Here's my thing. I'm not gonna be dressing all slutty and like having Instagram. If I found the one and he gives me everything I need, he doesn't even have to ask me for that. I already did it.
Delete it?
Oh yeah, for sure. Without him even having to ask.
What about he wants to every time?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. For sure. Yeah. 100%. 100%. If he provides for me, he's a good husband. He's loyal. Everything. He's good to our kids. What more could you ask for in a man? That's what I need. I need a provider.
She's only willing to delete.
Man, that's the end of the video, man. We done here, man. Shout out to Taylor the Fiend for bringing that video to y'all, and I'm bringing it to y'all. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think about these crazy ass bare minimum modern women. But man, we ain't bringing back tradition. You took feminism in. You started getting ran through by multiple men. Guess what? You gave up marriage, and you gave up us being protectors and providers for y'all. So guess what? We're done. We'd rather be single, mess around with girls every now and then do whatever we want to do instead of putting up with a headache. But anyway, till next time, man, it's the Modern Man Experience. I'm out of here. Peace.